Hi Quailonians, today's video it's a little update and outlook for 2025. So I hope you all slided well into the new year. I definitely did, and have big plans coming up for 2025 I wanted to share with you, and also have a few topics maybe some of you would be able to help me. So let's get started. In previous videos you have seen already I call it the Quail Hut, but actually the brand is Green Hut. I'm not affiliated with them, but I love what they do. And I know this hence initially we bought it actually for starting our seeds for the garden, but since I wanted a contained space for the quail inside as well, for the breeding stock and the brooders, I converted it into my Quail Hut setup here, and I made a video about it, so you can look into that. But what are the plans for 2025? So as the rent the hatch business starts kicking off here really nice in New Jersey, I have already some families who rented the equipment. I want to have a second setup for biosecurity reasons. But also I need to grow out more birds for the dog treats business. So of course I work with a lot of suppliers. We are now 10 small farms, small to bigger farms in the US. And I still need more dog treats to cope with the demand. And therefore I have to size my operation bigger. We have outside the aviary. The aviary, I had a predator issue last year in the summertime. Right now it's so freezing cold. I'm sorry if I'm shaking you a little in the video. In New Jersey, with avian influenza as well. The quail tractors are not an option right now on the pasture. The aviary, I have to improve it, that I can use it again, and I will do so coming spring. But in the meantime, I want to have just a separate setup. So you're going to see the whole process, and starting next week, another green hut comes in. I just ordered it. Where you see the green screen right now, where I record some of my YouTube videos, and also tutorials for the Rent a Hatch website and so on. That area will become area for a second green hut. So since I'm taking back the chicks from the hatching program, even though they are mostly in a classroom or in a home setting, I still want to keep the birds for biosecurity reasons, and I have a biosecurity procedure here well thought through, I hope. If you are interested to take a look at it, let me know and I'll send you the link to it. But anyway, so I don't want to have the returning chicks coming in here into the brooder where I have my breeding stock going on, or where I grow out birds over there. I need also more space to grow out birds. So long story short, where you see green now, green will go again, but in the form of a green hut. It will be a little bigger than this one. I give you all the measurements and details and links then in the description when I make that video. I show you the build and everything. That means, well, today I do first my chores as usual. But in the coming days now I prepare for the deliveries next week of the green hut. So this shelf needs to move. If that curtain here stays or not, to be decided. Might stay, and then I film just from the other side of the garage here. But yeah, the second green hut should go here. That means also in regards to water system, as you see, my water system is off the grid. But of course I use the normal water what I get here in Bridgewater. We had issues in Bridgewater in general in regards to water. So I'm actually very happy that I have this system in place. Normally, most of the time I use a garden hose to fill that up from the house. Just over here in the winter, it's just too cold to have the hoses out. They would freeze. So I bring a container like this twice a day out. That's enough for now, for the amount of quail I have. It is about 34 degrees it was last night in here. In the quail hut, it is actually 15 degrees warmer in there than out here in the garage. So a good reason why I have them in there as well. The eggs are not freezing or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna put, in regards to the water setup, I have a second blue food grade container, which is right now in the garden. Of course, I have to proper wash it and everything, and that will come in here for the second green hut I'm gonna build, or quail hut I'm gonna build, right? Whoopsie. In regards to power, right now we produce enough power for the quail with the solar setup we have. The panels I have are a bit faulty, so eventually I'm gonna have to invest maybe in some new ones. I wanna, you know, I use right now 450 watts. That includes the heating of the brooders down here and then so on. 450 watts is the entire quail setup, excluding the incubators right now. So I'm gonna have to do something in regards to power to be, you know, in that regards, that the quail are self-sustainable, not relying on the power grid. And yeah, I produce basically quail from solar power. So there I have to do an upgrade, as I have to do with the water. By the way, if anybody knows, this came with the house. The previous owner had this standing around. If anybody knows where I can find a container like this, I would love to get a second one. If you have any idea, please leave it in the comments or send me a text or email. You find the details on my website. I would love to have a second one for the winter months, because it's so handy. Yeah, so a lot of things to do here in the quail area, and I'm excited. The big incubator right now is not running in here. I use other ones in the house right now. Here's a few more for the, only 2 left right now for the hatching program. As you can see, a lot of stuff is out right now. So yeah, definitely some cleanup to be done. The hut will basically be from, yeah, right there all the way over here. This garage door, I don't really use it, so some stuff has to move. Gonna have plenty of space here for the second green hut. Gonna have a rotation system. I'm gonna talk about that in future videos, how I'm gonna plan it. I might whiteboard some things or just use this for planning purposes here, to show you how I'm gonna produce those lovely treats. I have a few here on my sales stand, what I use for people who hatched, for example, quail, able to buy the product here as well. Yeah, so that's the plan. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're interested in certain specific aspects of the setup. I have to get to it now, to do proper cleanup of the quail in there right now. Then I'll work on the orders, make sure that all the hatching eggs and fresh eggs get shipped out. I have to make more product. We're running really low. And yeah, busy day ahead. Yeah. That's the update here from Undique behind the scenes. I wish you a good rest of your day. I will keep you posted how things are going in regards to our chief treat tester as well, Hazel, which is playing outside right now. And her new assistant, I'm going to introduce him to Jackson, which is a Californian king snake. So, yeah, have a good day. See you soon. Bye.